The concept of please and thank you. Which one is more powerful? The definition of please is: this word refers to ask somebody for something or for an action. To ask, and to expect, that somebody else, to give to us, what we want and expect. So, as you can see, the word please, refers to ask or beg for something that we want to have. Since kids, they have teach us, that the word please, it's a very powerful word. That when we want something, we need to say please, in order to obtain what we want. And it could be true, but not at all. Because when we use the word, please, we are not sure, that we are going to receive, what we want. Even if we use the word please, we can't be sure, that the people, it's going to give to us, what we want, and what we need. The synonyms of please, are to ask, to beg, to implore, to urge, to supplicate, to appeal, to invoke, to pray. So, as you can see, the word please, it's not something definitive, because we depend, that the other being, it's willing to give us, what we are expecting. Even if we say the word please, very loud and with a sense of urgency, we're subject, to the will of the other being or person. We depend that the other being or person, wants to do it, likes to do it, it's willing to do it, it's able to do it, it's ready to do it, it's capable of doing it, it's available to do it, it's glad to do it, on the mood of the other person, or as simple, as if he or she, wants to do it. So, this means that not only by saying please, we are going to receive what we want, but, it's extremely important, the way that we say please. The tone, the volume, the attitude, and the strength. If somebody say please, yelling, and in a prepotent and rude way, the receiver, of this, it's not going to want to give you, what you're asking for. He or she, even could deny you, what you want. Because, not even because we say please, the receiver would become our slave. I mean that we are subject of the receiver. If somebody, say please, in a calm, gentle, and submissive tone, it's a lot more likely, that the receiver will give him, all that he wants. It's not what you're saying. It's how do you say it. So, as you can see, the way that we say please, and the way that we say all of our words, it's extremely important. It's not what you're saying. It's how do you say it. You are depending on the other person, to receive what you want. You are depending on the other person, to have what you want. We use the word please, to a physical person, but also to imaginary beings like God, the saints and the angels. Pleading for an answer, pleading for a miracle. So, as you can see, the word please, it's not so powerful. Because, we're depending of others, to get what we want. Because we depending on the mood, the capability and the will from others. That's why, maybe the word thank you, it's a lot more powerful. The concept of thank you, the word thank you refers to been appreciate and grateful to somebody who has already give us what we ask and what we want. We use the word thank you to express gratitude and appreciation to somebody that has already give us what we want. We use the word thank you after receiving what we want. That's why, if you use the word thank you instead of please, it would be a lot more likely to receive all that you want. Because, we use the word thank you when we have already received all that we want. Because, when you use the word thank you, you are assuming that you already have it. That you already have received all that you want. And that, in a certain way, will obligate the people to give you what you want. Because, when they hear thank you instead of please, they will also assume that they have already gives you what you want. When you say thank you instead of please, you are not leaving room for doubts and excuses. When you say thank you instead of please, you are assuming that you already receive all that you want. Please is before thank you, it's after we have received what we want. But, if we use the thank you before, if we use thank you instead of please, it's a lot more likely to receive all that we want. If we use thank you instead of please, we are assuming that we already have what we want, that we have already received what we are asking for. And in that way, the people and even the universe will give us all that we want. Because, when we use the word thank you, we are accepting that we have received it. And acceptance ends the resistance. So, as you can see, the word thank you, it's a lot more powerful than please.